last night during main event, as we were talking about how Mario Kart has been facing a ton of backlash from the community, Nintendo drops a patch for Mario Kart World and everybody goes crazy. So the whole backstory here is that Nintendo made some changes to Mario Kart World with the online versus mode that made a lot of people unhappy. I mean, a lot of people unhappy. And there's been reports that Mario Kart World is dead, that people have stopped playing it. I've addressed that in our clip last night where I said I have no idea if that's true or not. I don't think anyone actually knows if the game is dead. Clearly there's people that are playing it, but how many, who knows? But out of nowhere last night, after all of the backlash, they dropped this massive patch. And some of the things that stand out is they have changed the thing that they've reversed the change that they made to online matchmaking with the frequency of how often you can get the 3-lap races versus the what we're calling intermissions, or Beardo calls tweeners.
Tweeners.
They also nerfed the boomerang, which was a good move. They also nerfed the CPU, which I think was a bad move. So that means that a lot of normies were getting beat by the CPU. So they've nerfed the CPU. The CPU was definitely difficult, but that was a good thing. But they've nerfed that a little bit. One of the bigger changes for us, and we're playing Mario Kart tonight over on Geeks and Gamers Play, and this is going to be good from the viewer standpoint, is during knockout mode. Remember when, say, if me or Beardo or Steph gets knocked out, if you're watching our stream, it focused solely on whoever's in first place. Now you can actually filter through everybody that's in the race from a spectator standpoint, which I think is a huge win.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of obviously there's a ton of patch notes here. So there's a lot of little things. They took away triple mushrooms for people towards the front. So you can't get the triple mushrooms as frequently if you're closer to the front. I think there's some bagging stuff that they addressed too. But I played it last night after the patch and I still got a lot of intermissions. I think I got one versus race. So I'm not sure that intermissions. So I'm not sure it's going to fix the problem for people as much as they're hoping. But interestingly enough, at least it shows that they are listening to people. So what have we learned? That complaining works. Never stop complaining. Never stop bitching. Never stop using your voice. Don't let people cry. Like I saw people last night, all right, Nintendo fans, mega Nintendo fans, and they're like, now all of those YouTubers are going to have to bitch about something else. And it's like, motherfucker, the reason shit like this is happening is because all those Nintendo YouTubers were bitching about it in the first place. And now you're complaining because they were bitching, but you're celebrating the decision that's made. These motherfuckers are never happy, dude. It blows my mind. You're happy that Nintendo is listening, but you're complaining about the YouTubers that have been complaining about Nintendo. It's absolutely insane. Always complain. Always use your voice. Don't let people stop you from that. But I don't know if this is going to make a huge difference or not. A lot of people are excited about it, but I don't think that people are going to be satisfied once they actually play the online versus aspect. So I don't know. What do you think, Beardo?
We'll see tonight. I'm definitely going to be utilizing that spectating, the rotating spectating. I'll be using that a lot.
Yeah, because you're always losing. So
correct. Yeah, I'm always
Steph
getting
will be using it a lot too.
I will be using it a lot for sure. I will definitely be using it a lot. But like the past few weeks, I've actually been seeing a ton of videos being recommended to me how Mario Kart World fell off, or why there's no interest in it anymore. And I found that interesting. I watched a few of them, and almost all of them had the same complaints. A lot of it was open world complaints, but some of it was the tweener maps and how there was no option to stop doing that, and people were forced to play those maps and they didn't like it. And then knockout as well. So the way that they were gauging it was knockout. They would see how many bots that they were playing against versus people. When the game first came out, it was full of online players, and now it's mostly bots and less people, because there's really no way to gauge it other than to look at like who you're playing against in online. Yeah. But so they did notice that, and they said that a lot of people are just going back to playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because that's just a lot better. Like it's more competitive as opposed to Mario Kart World. So it was really interesting watching all of those videos, and I think that like that did very much lead to this patch. I haven't played it yet. I usually play a lot of free roam, and my complaints about it is mostly having to do with free roam. But yeah, like I'm looking forward to playing it again because I have a lot of fun playing it, but it lost its shine after like maybe the first couple of weeks, and I only pick it up on a Wednesday, you know? So
yeah,
I think
I'm not looking forward to it at all.
I think that's a lot of people's problem. My main thing is that you can't like change how many people are involved in knockout or versus. Like if we can go back to 12, you know, like that's my main thing, because 24 people is just complete chaos.
Well, for knockout, I don't know how you would change it because it actually has like the 24 player cutoff, then the 20, then the 16. But in versus, I could see
versus then. Yeah. Because like 24 people is complete chaos. So if you can like limit the number of people playing, like I don't know, for private matches, like for your own room.
I mean, I'm very much enjoying the game, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the better game. It just is. You know, now will Mario Kart World, after several years of updates and fine tuning it, can it be at that level? Yeah, absolutely. It's still a good game. I think it's a very good game, but it's just Mario Kart 8 is just it's a perfect game.
Are not as many people playing Mario Kart World because Donkey Kong just came out?
Potentially. You know, I mean, Donkey Kong Bonanza has been a huge success. People are loving it. People are going crazy over it. I still I've only played it for about an hour or two just because I've been so busy lately. I enjoyed my time with it. And so it's getting like a lot of game of the year, you know, talk, stuff like that. So people are loving that game. And it was made by the same team that did Mario Odyssey, which is a all-time great game. So yeah, that could have something to do with it, but I don't think that people are just abandoning Mario Kart as much as there's just a lot of negative there's a lot of negative stuff surrounding this game because of Nintendo and because of the way that Nintendo has handled the situation, the $80 price tag, the changing the you know, rotation online for no reason whatsoever, not having certain basic features that you would come to expect from a Mario Kart game. Nintendo has kind of done this to themselves, and so the negativity is all based on their own actions, in my opinion. So anyway, that's the latest update. We'll find out tonight if there's any changes. I can already tell you that the boomerang has been nerfed. It's not like terrible, but like boomerang was fucking overkill before, so it has been slightly nerfed. So I've noticed that, and the spectator mode is going to make our streams even better tonight for sure. So that'll be on Geeks and Gamers Play, Geeks and Gamers Rumble, and I'll probably run my perspective on DDA Cobra Gaming. So